Good morning and welcome back, family.
Good morning.
Howdy, sis.
Hi.
We're on
What lesson are we on?
283.
Uh,
283. My true identity abides in you with a capital Y. We could also say, my only identity abides in you. I
And
don't know.
therefore my only life abides in you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It could be fun. We could turn things around. Okay. Oh boy. Father, I made an image of myself, and it is this I call the Son of God. Yet is creation as it always was, for your creation is unchangeable. Let me not worship idols. I am he my Father loves. My holiness remains the light of heaven and the love of God. Is not what is beloved of you secure? Is not the light of heaven infinite? Is not your Son my true identity when you created everything that is? Now are we one in shared identity with God our Father as our only source and everything created part of us. I have to read that again. Now are we one in shared identity with God our Father as our only source and everything created part of us. And so we offer blessing to all things, uniting lovingly with all the world, which our forgiveness has made one with us. I can't think of a more timely statement.
Yeah.
We can join right now as the one shared holy self and offer our shared blessing to all things, uniting lovingly with all the world, and through our forgiveness has made it one with us. We forgive the thought of separation. We forgive the idea of separate bodies and private minds. We're restoring God's kingdom. Not that it was ever changed, but we're affirming it as it is. My
Yeah.
true identity. Yeah.
Yes. And having had uh, an experience yesterday, which is fresh in my mind, of being triggered, a loved one seemed to fall ill,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because what 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 came up immediately through the ego is a knee-jerk reaction to be worried and therefore to have anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yet I knew deeply that that was a separation tactic of the ego.
Yeah.
So what I needed more than anything else was to take the time to rest in God. In other words, to rest in the peace of God
Mm-hmm.
and to bring this loved one in and anyone else who needed healing
Mm-hmm.
into that resting place of the peace of God.
Yeah.
And and anxiety, concern, all of those knee-jerk reactions can't survive in that circle of peace. It's impossible.
Right.
All healing happens in that circle of peace. And I got to see again yesterday that any decisions that I make or made that were apart from that peace of God were not decisions at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the love.
Mm-hmm.
That's the peace. And that's what we're asked to do. You know, that's what we're asked to do whenever we're tempted, because that's part of claiming our true identity is the peace of God, right?
Yes.
I used to think that my true identity was apart from the peace of God. I got to laugh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can.
Yeah. It's taken a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to add that.
No, hold on a second, because there's something really good to see. So when a brother is deluded, like they think that there's something wrong, right? And then there's this call for help. Look at this. So here's an illusion, because it's not happening in God.
Mhm.
And somebody brings it to our awareness, right? Look at through specialness, okay, because of the relationship that you had with your loved one. There's pressure in the ego thought system from specialness that you need to be concerned, and if you're not concerned, you're not loving. How's that, right? So first to see that and to realize if I bite at this apple, I'm not only not being loving, but I am of no help at all while I'm agreeing to this illusion as well. Somebody needs that presence of mind. And recognizing that anything from the ego thought system is going to fuel the illusion, because that's what it's there for, to create bodies and separation and problems. So, what is it for us to do? What's available for us to do? Well, we've been talking that there is part of our right mind that knows what to do, but it's not accessible while we're employing the ego thought system. We're in either one or the other, fear or love. So the answer is to stop and stop everything. Stop the idea that goes, oh, I wonder what that is. Stop the next one on its heel. I wonder what caused that. Like, what's to blame, right?
In the
All of
body
it.
or the world, right?
Yeah. What's the
Oh,
source of this?
yep.
Just
Yep.
stop.
Yep.
Turn your back on that thought system in its entirety and say there is an answer here, but it's not at this level. So I will stop and seek what? The peace of God, because a mind that's in conflict cannot hear the answer. I want to come to a place of peace. It may not happen right away. Join with the miracle buddy, whatever, but get into that place of I'm turning away from what isn't to ask from the mind that knows what is, so I can be truly helpful. Let love inform your mind of how God is viewing the scene. And whatever you receive in that moment from Holy Spirit or later on, you can share or impart or move as you're guided to do. But we're only helpful when that correction comes to our mind. So she receives a correction in her thought and she's at peace. Now she can extend truly to the loved one that's asked for help.
That's it. Beautifully explained. Thank you.
Yeah, that's important.
And that's what happened. And I actually got feedback late last night from this loved one to say that my immersion in peace was her healing.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's so counterintuitive from the ego's perspective.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, if you loved me, you'd come over wringing your hands and worry with me. You need to add to that's just adding to the problem. To really be the solution is to unhook from the thought system altogether. Notice that the world just goes, you can't do that. That's the ego right there. Yes, you can, and you have to gain the truth. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My true identity abides in you.
only.
And that's the holy self in our brother, and that's in God. So my true identity abides in the true identity that we share. It's in you. I can find it there if I'm willing to see you as you really are, and not through my superimposed filter upon you. Okay. Shut up, Coreen. Thanks, everybody.
No, I love it. I love it.
It just keeps dripping out, you know. We need a retreat, sis. We got to have a retreat. It's time for a retreat.
And if we have a retreat, then we've got 1,500 people coming to the retreat. It's a little bit. We're going to have a grand party.
We're going to have to get a big old tent. Yeah, anyway, it would be nice to just be able to go and go and go and share and not have to do it in snippets. We love you. Thanks for joining.
Yes, we do love you. Thank you.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and share.
Oh, yeah. Gee, how did you do that, sis?
I don't know.
Have you got a sticky note on the screen?
No, it's emblazoned in the back of my eyeball. If I close my eyes, there they are. Tattooed in my mind. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening or wherever you find yourself, and have fun with the practices.
That's
Bye,
it.
guys.
And expect miracles, right?
Yeah. Expectation of miracles and good. That's our divine inheritance.
Yeah.
Claim it. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.